which in the Hebrew would be Yakal. All right, and I wrote myself a little quote in my notes, which is having pretty much the reason why I picked the word conquer. It was kind of the up and coming theme within my own daily walk in this faith, man, this truth, man. Remembering that our mindset is to, because I'm gonna get the description, the definition in a second, but that's been kind of my mindset for the past 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? To learn to do that, man. Which I'm gonna get the definition. It means to achieve, conquer, defeat, vanquish, to search for, procure, effort, or win. Essentially, you know, we were called into this thing to overcome every single struggle, every single battle, whatever it is, man, whatever trial, tribulation. We was called into this thing to be more than a conqueror, really, like the scriptures say.
Speak a little louder, man.
But yeah, we were called into this thing, man. We our lot. We were called into this just to be more than a conqueror, man. We was called into this to overcome every single obstacle. All right. So real quick, y'all, you give me 1 Thessalonians 5:8 down to 9. I'm on my bar. You give me Romans 8:35, and then Ezra 7:9 down to 10. All right. Because yeah, we were called into this thing. Really, we were called into this to go through the struggles and things like that, man. We were called into this to overcome every single trial and tribulation. We weren't called into this to come out here, you know, with the garments for no reason. You know, we ain't learn precepts just to learn precepts. We came into this to achieve and win. Really, we were called into this to achieve, to conquer.
1 Thessalonians 5 verse 8. But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for a helmet the hope of salvation.
Right. So what's being said here by Apostle Paul is, well, really, this is like a commandment, man. You know, this is an order. It's not an option. You ain't you drag your feet the whole walk. Hell no, man. He said to put on the breastplate of faith and love, and what did the last part say?
And for a helmet the hope of salvation.
Right. So when you come into this, your whole hope, because hope is confidence in the future. Your whole mindset is salvation. I came into this to be saved. I ain't come into this so I could be a chief high priest or nothing, or an elder or something like that. Nah, man. We came into this for the salvation, man. To conquer whatever's in front of you, to be delivered at the end of the day. That's what we all out here for, man. That's the only goal. That's the only mission. It ain't to come up, get in the camp, GMS, be a shard. Nah, it's salvation at the end of the day.
Verse 9. For God hath not appointed us to wrath,
Right?
but to obtain salvation by our Lord Yahweh Shai.
So your whole calling is really revolves around you coming into this to be saved by Yahweh Shai. That's why everybody got a different lot. Not everybody has the exact same lot. We were called into this just to receive the salvation. Whatever your lot is, fall into that. All right? Romans 8.
Romans 8:35.
We'll read down to 38.
Gosh. Who shall separate us from the love of Mashiach? Shall tribulation or distress, or persecution or famine, or nakedness or peril or sword? As it is written, for thy sakes we are killed all the day long. We are accounted as sheep for the slaughter.
So knowing those things, man, you should already know that the hardships are going to be there, right? But the hardships aren't there to overtake you or overcome you or anything like that. It's made for you to conquer, not for it to conquer you. All right? That's why one of the definitions is to achieve, to win. The whole point, the only way we win is through salvation. It's not winning by coming into this and becoming some, super knowledgeable Israelite. The whole point is the hope of salvation. To overcome whatever's in front of you to get to the end, which is salvation.
Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. For I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come,
That's
nor,
right.
Good. nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of God, which is in Mashiach Yahushua, our Lord.
That's right. So through all the hardship, because Apostle Paul went through it all, man. Mental struggles, financial struggles, being shipwrecked. We know the stories, right? So in all that, he said we're more than conquerors, man. Meaning we're supposed to achieve it all, overcome every single obstacle. All right, and he knew best about that, man. With all the things that he went through, all the hell he caught, and his lot was way greater than ours. He had to physically go everywhere and things like that. But he said, nay, in all these things, man, we're still supposed to overcome that to obtain that salvation. All right, well, we'll get this and finish it up. It's like Ezra 7 and 9. Just read down the 10. Sorry.
2 Ezra chapter 7, verse 9. If this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance,
Yeah, which in 2 Ezra, the 7th chapter, it pretty much outlines the straight gate that Yahushua spoke about in Matthew 7. You know, he said, he spoke about the dangers of perils and things like that. You can read it on your own. We all know that, right? And it says, what? Go ahead.
if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance?
Right?
And I said, it is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, even so also is Israel's portion.
Yeah, so our portion, Israel's whole portion is to go through the danger to receive the kingdom of heaven. That's the whole point. The whole point is for you to go through the path to conquer it and then receive that salvation.